Good evening. This is Bronson's By Any Means Necessary Fantasy Football Talk for Tuesday, September 21st. I almost forgot to do this video. I almost went to sleep. I'm tired. Coming back from Minnesota has screwed up my sleep schedule and everything out there, and now I'm screwing it up back here. I'm ready to go to bed at like 7:30 at night. It's crazy, but gonna get this video out here real quick, or we're gonna see if I can even record it. Still having storage issues. 12 top waiver wire additions for you to put in waiver claims for tomorrow morning before you go to bed tonight. That's why I'm trying to get this video out before I go to bed tonight, because like I said, I almost forgot to do this. It's a good week for quarterbacks. I got 4 quarterbacks for you, starting with Teddy Bridgewater. Really high on Teddy Bridgewater. He's looking good through his first 2 weeks. He's got the Jets in week 3. So definitely Teddy Bridgewater definitely is in the streaming tier if you're looking for quarterback help this week. Also, I like Sam Darnold. I've been high on Sam Darnold all year. I think Joe Brady's system is a good system for him. He's got some good wide receivers. He's got Christian McCaffrey to throw the ball to. I think Sam Darnold's going to have a good year. He had a good game last week. I think he's only going to get better as he gets more comfortable. Taylor Heineke, of course, of the Washington football teams, looked good. And Justin Fields. It's probably time to get on the Justin Fields bandwagon, as he's probably going to make his first start of the season. Usually I would say wait on a guy like that, but the hype with Justin Fields is very high, very real. We'll see what he can do. If you don't get him this week, you probably won't get him next week. A couple of tight ends. Jack Doyle, not a high ceiling there, not anything special, but so far through the first couple of weeks, he is a top 10 tight end, and he could be a safety. He should be a safety valve for Mr. Jacob Eason, who's probably going to make his first start of his career in week 3. And Dawson Knox, just like I said last week, I know I was right, or I was wrong on a lot of stuff, but I'm going to point out the positive. I was right on Dawson Knox. He scored a touchdown on a nice catch. I think he's going to have a little bit of a breakout year this year. I think he's a guy we need to look at as a backup tight end. A couple of wide receivers. Rondale Moore is probably going to be the top, if not the number 1 waiver priority in most leagues, and it's easy to see why. He's a very explosive playmaker with a very explosive quarterback throwing him the ball. Rondale Moore can help a lot of people in a lot of leagues. Darius Slayton has looked really good through the first 2 weeks of the season, despite the Giants' struggles. Who knows how long that'll last when Kenny Galladay finally gets healthy and gets comfortable. But for now, Darius Slayton is very much an ownable wide receiver and a startable wide receiver. And lastly, Zach Pascal. Zach Pascal's looked like looking like a red zone threat for the Colts. And even though I don't particularly like him here in week 3, that's why he's a little lower on my list. But he has shown that he is a guy that we should probably be carrying on our benches at the very minimum. And running backs, let's start with Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard has shown that he is not just a handcuff. He has standalone value of his own, as he ran for over 100 yards and a touchdown in the last game. And the more and more Zeke looks terrible, it's going to be better for Tony Pollard. Also, still have Mark Ingram, on this list, because he still looks like the number 1 guy in that Houston 3-headed monster at running back. J.D. McKissic, especially in PPR leagues, which is most leagues now is standard. J.D. McKissic is a very not even just an ownable player. He's a strong flex play at the running back position, and in a standard 10-team or even 12-team, obviously 12-team league, because it's deeper than 10-team league. And lastly, I am not high on this guy at all. He's never done anything in his whole career. He's teased us for years. Cordero Patterson. In some leagues in Yahoo, he is eligible at wide receiver and running back, which adds to his appeal, because it's not often that you get a player with that kind of positional versatility in football. We remember last year the Taysom Hill glitch at tight end. That was pretty awesome. But Cordarrelle Patterson, running back and wide receiver eligibility on Yahoo, not so much on ESPN. I don't know about NFL.com or any other ones like that, or Sleeper. I'm not playing fantasy football on Sleeper this year. But yeah, for those of you who want to be teased and led on again by Cordarrelle Patterson, by all means, please add him. But I'm not touching him, and I don't recommend him. But I know he's going to be a hot waiver wire pickup in this week, so he's got to make the list. So that's it. That's my 12. I'm amazed that I was able to record this entire thing. I'm going to end it now, post it, and go to bed because I got to be up at 4 a.m. So, but at least tomorrow I get to go back to sleep and take a nap if I want to after work. So that's always a plus. Yeah. So good luck with your waivers tomorrow, and have a blessed evening, blessed day, a blessed week, a blessed life. Peace, love, and nacho fries.